Hello students, let us learn some tricks on the chapter lines and angles. Today I am going to teach you very easy model. You can do the problems by yourself, but before that let us learn the theory. Let us take two parallel lines and the line which cut the two parallel lines, this is called transversal. Now once this transversal cut these two lines, total how many angles are formed? 8 angles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In these 8 angles, let us learn what are the characteristics, how the things are going on. Okay. Now if you can see on a straight line, a ray is separated here. The two angles are called adjacent angles which forms a linear pair. So what is the characteristic of linear pair? The linear pair angles, they all time they sum up to 180 degrees. Now if you see the figure, what are all such type of linear pair angles? So we know that 1 plus 2 will be 180, 2 plus 3 will be 180 and 3 plus 4 is also 180, 4 plus 1 is 180. Similarly here also you can see 5 plus 6 they add up to 180, 6 plus 7 is 180 and 7 plus 8 is 180 and 8 plus 5 is 180. So these all the thing, if you can see the angles, they are lying on the straight line and they are separated by a ray. So they are called linear pair angles. They sum up to 180 degrees. This is the first concept. You have to learn this concept. The second concept is called, let us go for, if you can see two lines intersected like this at a point, these two angles are called vertically opposite angles and all time they will be equal in nature. So if you can see there is an X shape here. So here 1 is equal to 3. Why? Because they are vertically opposite angles. 4 equal to 2. They are also vertically opposite angles. Here also if you see here 5 equal to 7 and 6 equal to 8. So in short I am writing vertically opposite angles. Short form I have written VOP. So you can see 1 is equal to 3 and you can write 2 is equal to 4 and here this line 5 equal to 7 which are vertically opposites, they are equal and 6 equal to 8. Okay. Next comes the concept called alternate interior angles. Just remember the shape Z shape. This angle is called alternate interior angles provided these two lines are parallel and this is the transversal line which is cutting both the parallel lines. Now if you see this figure, what are the vertically opposite angle? Means you need to take the Z shape figure. What are the Z shape figures here? The Z shape figures are, you can see there is a Z shape here. So clearly 4 is equal to 6. So alternate interior angles. What are alternate interior angles in this figure? That is nothing but angle 4 equal to angle 6 and you can say 3 is equal to 5. Remember the Z shape figure. So these two angles will be equal. The name of the angles are called vertically opposite angle. The shape will be nothing but Z shape. Now let us come for the shape F shape. What is the meaning of F shape? These two lines are parallelized. This is the transversal line. Then this angle and this angle equal. These two angles are called corresponding angles. So F shape. Remember the F shape is called corresponding angles. So what are the corresponding angles in this figure? Just trace F and C. So this is a transversal. This is an F shape. So here 3 is equal to 7 and also you can draw an F in this direction. 4 is equal to 8. Similarly you can draw a transversal F shape here. 6 equal to 2 and 5 equal to 1. So what are the corresponding angles here? 3 is equal to 7 clearly. F shape is coming. Similarly 6 is equal to 2. One more pair. 8 is equal to 4. Those two angles are called corresponding angles and angle 5 is equal to angle 1. this phi equal to 1. Basically, you need to mention these as angles. I have mentioned the angle with this name so that conveniently we can understand. All these are nothing but those are all not numbers. These are called the angles. This is for the convenience sake I have written so that we can understand very easily. But in the exam paper, you have to mention them as angles. So F shape is called corresponding angle. Now the next shape, just remember the shape C shape. These two lines should be parallel lines and this line is called the transversal line. Then this angle plus this angle. See, this angle, if you take this as x, if you take this as y, angle x plus angle y, they sum up to 180 degrees. The name of this kind of angles are called co-interior angle sum. So all time the co-interior angles, they sum up to 180 degrees. So for finding co-interior angles in this figure, you have to trace it first. So let us trace the C shape. Can you see a C shape here? So angle 3 plus angle 6, they sum to 180 degrees. Similarly, you can have a C shape here. Angle 4 plus angle 5 also 100. So let me write here. Angle 3 plus angle 6 co-interior angle sum is 180 degrees and angle 4 plus angle 5 the co-interior angle sum they sum up to 180 degrees. Now based upon this theory, let us do few problems so that how to apply this theory within seconds you will get the answer. Let us do some problems based upon the theory. I have written some problems here. Let us start doing these questions based upon the theory which I taught. Okay, coming for the first question. See this notation, whatever like these two arrows are given. So meaning these two lines are parallel lines. Now let us do some small construction by extending this parallel line like this. Now if I extend the parallel line like this line and this line parallel lines. Okay. Now I have to find the value of x here. There are so many ways for cracking this kind of question. But something which I am getting into my brain is, now can you see a C shape here? So co-interior angle sum up to 180 degrees. So here how much it should be? This should be 130. Why? Because 130 plus 50 they sum up to 180. Now if this is 130, can you see a linear pair here? So that will be 50. This is one way. Otherwise, you can see directly an F shape here. So these two are corresponding angles. So directly F shape 50 directly you can do. I am teaching different models so that any of the model you will get the answer. So now here 100 is given. So inside it will be 80. Why? Because it is linear pair. Now if you see this is completely a triangle. So according to angle sum property of a triangle, so x value is nothing but 50 plus 80 plus x is nothing but 180. So what is x value? This is 130 plus x equal to 180. So x is nothing but 180 minus 130. That is nothing but 50 degrees. So this x value here, the answer for this problem is x value is nothing but 50 degrees. Coming for this kind of question. So here also what I am doing, you can see the notation of the parallelism. These two lines are given as parallel lines. So I am just extending the parallel lines like this so that we can see clearly, these two are parallel lines. Now if you extend like this, these two are transversal lines. If that is a property, they are asking here the value of x. Okay. So now what I am doing is, you can see, can you see a Z shape here? Clearly you can see this is a Z shape. So whenever you can see two parallel lines cut by a transversal Z shape, therefore here this also will be 105 degrees. Correct? Finished. Now if this is 105 degrees, here this internal value of this is given as 15 degrees. Now can you see here, this is an X shape. Can you see X shape here? So if this is an X shape, this is nothing but vertically opposite, that is 105 degrees. Why? Because I told you already, in an X shape, these two angles will be equal. We call them as vertically opposite angles. Now you can see clearly this is a triangle formed with 105, 105 and 15. So if this is 105 and this is 15, what is this value? So 105 plus 5, 110, 110 plus 10 is 120. So if 120 is this here, so let me write clearly for you. 105 plus 15, so 5 plus 5, 10. This is 2, so total 120. Now 180 minus 120, that is nothing but here you are going to get, means here you are going to get 60 degrees. Now if this is 60 degrees, you can see a straight line, means linear pair property. Clearly you can see this is a ray cutting like this, and clearly this is a straight line. Here 60 degrees, so x value will be nothing but 120 degrees. Is that so simple? Now coming for this kind, whenever here you can see what lines are parallel, which pair of lines. You can see this notation. This line is parallel to this line. Clearly one arrow, and here double arrows are given, means this line is parallel to this line. Based upon that, you have been asked with the two values now. Okay, you can see Z shape, you can see where is an F shape, you can see C shape, any of these properties. Here Z means alternate interior angle, F means corresponding angle, C means co-interior angle, sum up to 180 degrees. These are the properties, any of the property depends upon that. Okay, now here if I am taking this as 85 degrees is given here. Okay, now if it is 85, how much is this part? Because this is linear pair, 180 minus 85. That is how much, Amma? 10 minus 5 is 5. This is 7. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So you are getting 95 here. So this is 95. Now let us see. Our target is we have to jump to this triangle now. Okay. Now I am seeing this. This single line is coming like this, and this line. So these two are parallel lines. If these two are parallel lines, this whatever line they have given, this becomes a transversal. So if here 40 degrees, here also 40 degrees, and here 85 degrees, vertically opposite, this is also 85 degrees. Now 80 plus 45, how much that will be? 80 plus 40 is nothing but 125. Now if this is 125, to find this angle sum property of a triangle, so that is nothing but 180 minus 125. So this will be nothing but 55 degrees. Now if this is now 55 degrees, you can see an X shape here, means vertically opposite angles are equal. So this will be 55 degrees. Till here I got. Now let us extend. You can see double arrows here. Can you see a Z shape here? Clearly this line is parallel to this line. So this is transversal. So here 40 means definitely Y value is also 40. Is it so simple? Okay. So now this is 55, this is 45. How much is this value? So angle sum property, 40 plus 55 plus, let this value be a degree, which is a degree, that is equal to 180, angle sum property. So you are getting 95 plus a equal to 180. So a equal to 180 minus 95. How much? 10 minus 5 is 5. This is 7. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 85 degrees you are getting here. Now if this is 85, our target is to find x. So these two forms linear pair. So this sum up to 180. So 85 plus x equal to 180. So x is nothing but 180 minus 85. So that is nothing but 10 minus 5 is 5. You are getting here. This is 17 minus 8. That is nothing but 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So So you are getting 95. So the value of x is nothing but 95 degrees. So basically whenever compounded figures like meaning two pairs of parallel lines they have given, and they have given one value of one triangle going to the other. So just use either Z, F, C, any of the shapes, and you can go forward. Don't stop. You can think any of the way, you will get the answer. Now coming for this kind of question, x value they are asking here. This complete angle they are asking x. So let me start here. Here also you can see this parallel. Meaning, can you see a C shape here? If this is C shape, so co-interior angle sum, they sum up to 180 degrees. So what is 180 minus 75? So 180 minus 80 will be, that is nothing but 10 minus 5 is 5. This is nothing but a 7. So 7 minus, so this is 105. So you are going to get, this is 105 degrees you are getting. So this is one part is finished. Now here internally, can you see a Z shape here? So if this is 40 degrees, this portion, only this portion is 40 degrees. But we want this part also. They are asking the total angle. So this separate x I have to find out. But if you can see this line, they have given, this is also parallel line. This line and this line, I forgot to mention here, this line and this line are parallel lines. Meaning if you extend this line like this, these two lines are parallel lines. That is what they are telling. So seeing this as a parallel line, if this line is making here 75 degrees with this parallel line, so here also it is 75. Now if this is 75 here, the corresponding angle F shape, here also it will be 75 only. Or else you can take alternate interior angle Z shape also 75. That is also okay. But I have extended this line, parallel line like this. So if this is 75 here, then definitely here also it will be 75. Why? Because these two lines are also parallel lines. Now if this is 75, how much will be this portion? This is nothing but a linear pair. You can see a linear pair here. So if this is linear pair, what is 180 minus 75? That is nothing but 105. In fact, you can take here also 105, the corresponding angle here also 105. See, basically this is all thinking what matters, how you think. So here also once you get 105, now they are asking what is this angle, this x angle. So to find this x angle, just see any of the corresponding angles. If you draw like this line is corresponding like this, means this is a parallel line. And this is also parallel line, meaning this forms a parallelogram. See, these two lines are parallel, these two lines are parallel. So completely this forms a parallelogram. If this is 105, here also it will be 105. If this is, because opposite angles are equal, so this is 75, so this is also 75. And here also you can see this is 105. Therefore, here opposite this angle also will be 105. But here 75, this portion we got it as 40. So, this portion it will be 35. Now, can you see a Z shape here? Therefore, this also will be 35. Now, the concept is, now this is also a parallelogram. So, means parallel line is given. Now, if this is 105, how much this will be? This will be 75. These two are vertically opposite. Finally, if can you see a C shape here? C shape, co-interior angle sum up to 180 degrees. So, if here 75 degrees, x will be 105 degrees. Basically, you have to know this kind of theory which you can apply wherever is required. Isn't it so easy to crack? Subscribe.